There are two key principles in this book that will help us put it into perspective and understand it as we go through it. Because if we don't have these two principles, this may become rather confusing at times. The first principle that I'd like to mention to you is one word that you're going to see some 35 times throughout this book. It's the word meaningless or vanity, or as we said from one translation, the word smoke. And we stop and we realize that he says everything is meaningless. And then the second principle that sort of puts all of that into perspective is he keeps on using this term about 28 different times, under the sun, or in today's passage it'll say under heaven. And so what he wants us to understand is that in the perspective of the orb that we live, under the sun, in this earth, on this earth, that's where things are meaningless. So as long as we are in this bubble that we live in, there is a meaninglessness to what we deal with. When we step outside of this, then all of a sudden things begin to change. So when he's talking about under the heavens or under the sun, he's speaking about a physical location. He's also speaking, I believe, of a spiritual situation under the sun without God. Much of what he says in this book is just his raw observations looking at life around us, of life without God. And by the way, that's going to help us understand the passage that we're going to look at today.